Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13.
Won't be able to open it without a special crux designed for such a purpose. Find that crux.
Attack!
Stick together and we can do it.
Let's keep going through. Keep going through the dungeon here with Fang. Hope all of you are having a good day today. Hopefully people are having fun with StarCraft.
It's just a fleeting dream.
Checked it out. You're immune to slow lag. As I'm loving playing StarCraft. I don't feel so good. That's me today. I don't feel too great today. Alright, keep on going. No, something I didn't sit well with me. Ooh, you should give me haste. Oh, what? Why didn't the card go off? Something weird happened there. It was very weird. I got knocked up somehow. How's that?
I'm walking fate's path.
You get some HP back real quick. Hey AJ. That's all the heavy slashes I got. Hi Maze. It's something that never ceases to astound me whenever I'm Let's Playing is how it is comments. They never cease to amaze. But, hey, you're doing this wrong. Hey, I disagree with you on this. But still not be wrong. You know?
It's just a fleeting dream.
Like, it never ceases to amaze me. How easy it is to point out my faults, but not be mean about it. That's what sets, I think, a lot of my commenters apart. And some stuff I record, you know, way in advance. Like, I've gotten really far ahead in StarCraft 2. But it's interesting to just take note, because it'll help me in future missions or down the line. Like, some stuff that I really don't... Some stuff I don't think about. Hey, D-Faithka and D-Braveka. Grab this. Another Pilgrim's Crux. Right I go down? Right, and some things are just a difference in opinion or style, which is okay too. Because, hold on, let me turn my volume up real quick, because I can't hear it. You know, and that's fine too. It can be like, oh, but this is why, you know, I like this unit. And I'm like, that's cool. Or I don't like that unit. I like it. This is why. And it's okay. And we'd be really civil about it.
There's no amount of atonement that will ever make right all the deaths we caused.
We can be civil about it, or we can have fun with it, or we can just laugh about it, or...
She wants to make up for it, and she believes with all her heart that she can. But I don't think it's something that you can make up for, or erase. What's done is done, but she won't accept that.
A pair of Dawn gauntlets. That was expensive, by the way. It's just really nice. It's nice to see the StarCraft people. And people talk about different things. Like, some people are talking about multiplayer. They'd be like, oh, this unit's really good at multiplayer. But I'm not showing multiplayer. I'm showing campaign. But the information is still really good. Whereas I frame everything as campaign. And that's okay too. Because it's all knowledge. It's all different ways to look at the units. And it's been a very enjoyable experience. Not just playing the game, because I love playing StarCraft 2. Especially the campaign. I love the campaign. But seeing how people have different things. Oh, I'm not playing multiplayer. I'm not good enough at StarCraft 2 to play multiplayer. The Dawn Gauntlets reduces EP used for ability by 20%. Cool. Would I have to be wearing... Okay, I'm confused. I don't think I've ever picked these up. So, if I wear these and I'm in this specific garb, so I would have to be in Paladin, for example. It makes... No one expects you to play Master League. This is true. Would that make 20%? So it costs like 1.6 for Kiraga? Would I have to be as the Paladin at that moment? So it doesn't take the full 2, do you see what I'm saying? Or does it round? See, rounding wouldn't really help it. Why not? So does that go for Chronostasis 2? Only when we're in battle? I have so many questions. Okay, we need to open this door. That's over there. Means I need a way across. Which we can do. Good. So far, so good. Another Pilgrim's Crux, which I'm sure we'll need, and a way up. I really like how the StarCraft 2 LP is going so far. Like it makes me really happy. I like how I've played so far. It's far from perfect or far from good, but I think I do a good job of showing basics and showing generally how you can get through a mission. And again, there's many ways to get through a mission. You can have different units at the time. You can have different strategies depending on those units. But I think I show a good baseline of what you'll want to do. And then give tips for if you're going to play on a higher difficulty level too. I think I do a pretty good job of that. You can always just go watch somebody beat the snot out of it on brutal and be like, oh, okay. But where's the fun in that?
The path of chaos is long.
Also, it doesn't help you if you don't really know what's going on. Sometimes sometimes basic information helps it click for people. It's something I had to remind myself of recently. You know, that comments be like, man, this really helped me. When I give just really, you know, just basics, kind of the word I want to go with, but not quite. Just a very simple way to look at it. It's some information that just might put everything into focus. Sometimes that's all that's needed. And I think I do that really well. And a lot of people will say, oh, you know, why are you going over that for the 100th time? Because it's worth going over. Somebody might just see this episode like, oh man, I never thought about that. And just put things in a different light and give you some focus. Like I said, I think I do that really well.
My journey continues.
Again, it's sadly a trait that not many people care about these days.
You feeling this? The air's different in here. I think we're close.
But still, it's what I do.
This heavy cold elevator. It's got to be the power of the planet. What else could it be?
Darn. I thought you despawned by now.
Going to change course.
Oh, the reason I say that that's a trait not many people want these days is, you go look for you know, somebody's like, oh, this guy beat it on super very hard and did it this way. Like, you can go look for experts on every matter. Somebody like me who's, I think, above average on a lot of things, but no expert. A jack of all trades person when it comes to games, you could say. Not really a big place for us these days. But it doesn't stop me from trying to do my part. To help video game players of all ages, really. What do we got down here? Oh, we made it. All right.
Now, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I don't see any kind of mural around here. What's the story?
How disappointing. This is certainly the spot, but it seems that you'll have to activate the mural before we can view it. The device is missing a key component. The tablets. That's what you need. Find them and we should be able to activate the device and display the mural.
Okay, so tell me about these tablets. Can we find them in the ruins?
No, afraid not. But I know where we can find them. There are 3 shrines out here in the desert. Don't know who built them or why. All we know is what the ancients called them, the Shrines of the Tablets.
Right. Sounds like the place to look. I guess you really do know a lot about this desert.
Hey, You think we bandits were just twiddling our thumbs out here?
Yes. No.
Doors marked with crests appear. You'll need it. Doors
I completely forgot about this.
marked with.
I sure do love this place.
If you unseal them with the crux, you'll have a handy shortcut, a time saver.
Are you the one who was rumored to have undone the seal at last? Then perhaps you'll also solve the mystery of the tablets.
So now we have to leave and go find these tablets.
They speak of 3 shrines of the tablet in the desert. From the name, we can only assume that the tablets lie within. But we cannot prove it. None has made it inside. The entrances are in the dry floodlands, Adamus' sands, and the grave of the Colossi. Look to the red cacti. It will show the way.
Bravey Twitch, be nice to me now. Twitch, be nice to me. Because it is bad. Feeling bad today. Know that feeling. Ooh, beat you to the punch. Let's make this quick, okay? I didn't catch them all with each hit, which is lame. Talk about Colossi. Have you already encountered them in StarCraft 2? Yes, yes I have. I've recorded a lot. I've just been so geeked to play StarCraft 2. I had to do that editing, or I would have already had an extra episode up. This weekend I'll be able to catch up with StarCraft 2, editing wise. Yeah, they're fun.
You gonna keep going? Good luck.
And now we need to leave. Isn't that fun? Golden Scarab, hi.
You have an unusual aura about you. I sense that you have overcome great trials in your life. Terrible trials.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm sorry. My intentions are pure. It's just that I see you must be a formidable warrior, and I am in need of one such.
Tell me about it.
My name is Nolan. I have spent the last few centuries trying to prove a certain theory. There is said to be a beast with frightful power beyond anything before seen, and I have discovered the secret behind it. I am quite certain now. Its existence is linked to the ending of this world. Fascinating, don't you think?
And you want me to fight it, is that it?
Indeed. You are as intelligent as I thought. This is my theory. When the balance is tipped, and this world is finally swallowed by the chaos, that is when the beast will attain its true physical form, inspiring fear and despair in all who see it.
A monster that only appears when the world ends.
Indeed. In the past few days, I've seen a dramatic change in the data. According to my calculations, which are based on my hypothesis, the monster may have already manifested.
You have proof it even exists?
I know that it has appeared at least once before in this world. I've found records that suggest it appeared 500 years ago. The day that time stopped and the world was broken. The wave of terror, as all humanity realized their impending doom, surely summoned the beast.
So what happened after it appeared?
It only achieved physical form for a very brief time. Then it disappeared back to wherever it came from.
Because the world didn't end back then?
That is my theory. I don't imagine we will be so lucky this time around. All indications are that the world is truly ending this time. The data is clear on that. I want you to prove that my theory is correct. Yes, I want you to find the beast and defeat it for me.
Why worry about one monster now of all times?
There is a corollary to my theory. I believe that this beast comes from outside of this broken dimension. Unlike those of us living here, its body has not been affected by the warping of our time. There is something I wish to test, and I will need a sample of its flesh to do so. So what do you say? Will you hunt down the extra-dimensional beast for the sake of science?
Find the beast, the Arrow Knight, hunt it down, and bring back a sample of its flesh. Sure.
An enemy that is not of this world. Right. I think I can handle that.
Oh. So you will help me?
I might as well. I'll probably end up having to fight it anyway.
I am confident that you will be able to hunt down the beast. Don't forget to collect my samples.
Got it.
Here is all the research data I have about the beast. I hope it may help.
For science! Exactly.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can.
There is not much time left until the end of the world. I will spend it waiting for your return.
What rough beast slouches? Oh, that's closed. Sparrow comb. Oh, and time
The
goes.
desert may be nice at night, but the ruins are not.
Let us open that. Now that time has changed with chronostasis. How many of these do I have? 6. Let's use one. Yay!
I'd say this is a shortcut out of the ruins. Good to know if you need to get back to the desert fast.
Which we need to leave anyway, so...
Went to the trouble of unsealing the door. Why don't you follow the path and see exactly where it leads?
We will, but I want to check what's over here first.
Ever dance with swords?
Oh, that's shut. That's lame.
All right, I'm claiming this spot as mine to dig.
You do that.
Where's the treasure at?
Where's the treasure? Bye, enemy. Just one. Fight some more enemies. Alright, we're out. Where are we? Temple Ruins South Gate. Okay. We need to go... Shrine of the Tablet there. We need to find it somewhere in the Atomos lands. There's the Grave of the Colossi one. So I guess we'll just go around in a circle. Oh, that stinks, right?
My journey continues.
Dispel. Oh,
Together we
man, I didn't even get a chance to swing. Uncool. Isn't a goblet normally some kind of cup? Yes. These enemies are not. That would have made them far more interesting. Also, they're goblet instead of goblet. Still, they should have been more cup-shaped. I think that would have been really hilarious. Now that you mention it. Missed opportunity game. Need this. Good. Another one. Cactar!
I was bored anyway.
This was your finale.
Counterspell. The counterspell defense takes 30 ATB. Not cheap. It also gives you no physical or magical resistance, but takes an enemy attack and returns it upon the attacker as magic damage. So you take the hit, well, you have to counterspell up, then they get to eat it. Eat it back as magic damage. So it's reflect. Kind of, because I still think you take the... I still think you take the damage too. I think. Been a while since I've used counterspell. I'll take off attack. We'll give it a try.
One of the shrines of the tablets is supposed to be here, in the dry floodlands. Just as the name implies, there was once a great river here that supported a large...
You think you can beat me?
Aw. It's it only lasts for so long.
I like a challenge.
And my timing is poor, so.
Let's dance.
Don't do that. I need you to come physically attack.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah, I can see it doesn't count with that. Pay attention! Fine. Get a different enemy. Ruining my fun! Alright, now we go north. Should have taken the... I actually activated that cactar, now that I think about it. You'll do. Ah.
Fang, you got this? I'm walking face path.
How you do, evade? Swing in. You evade and then do damage back.
You think you can beat
Ah. Fang interrupted him. I'll keep it on, but it's really expensive. You have to be pretty quick with it.
Let's make a show of it. Afraid? You're slippery. This was your finale.
Oh, that was my fault.
You think you can beat me?
I wonder, how many really do some damage to you? Well, that didn't work, did it? It said evade, but we still took yes damage. I need to do about 1,000 back. Not bad. I'd rather just block though, because it won't work with everything. We saw that. Let's go find these tablets. Oh, we're gonna need
It's the same style.
we're gonna
as the
need pilgrim
seals on the
curses.
ruins.
Yeah. Should open the same way then.
Good thing we have a few. Hopefully we just need one per, and then we'll be okay. Oh, okay.
Well, how about that? This has got to be the tablet thing you're after.
That's one.
Doesn't seem like anything I'd call a tablet.
Maybe they gave it a misleading name on purpose. It'd throw people off the scent if they didn't know what they're after. Tricky little buggers. didn't want to make it easy for us.
Tablet. That's one. Hi. You weren't there before. I don't think you're just statues.
Life is a journey.
Oh, you hit Fang. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think you're gonna be a fight. Hello! Out of nowhere, ambush.
My journey doesn't end here.
Okay, more oil. Pain dampener. Alright. Oh, hi! Jeez, didn't see you at all. Blaming the camera angle on that one. Oh, right. Something I need to tell all of you. I'll probably repeat it a few times throughout the stream. But there will be no stream tomorrow. Me and Knight have to go up to the what's it called? County courthouse. We have to go get our marriage license. She's getting off work early tomorrow, so we figured that'd be a great time to do it. So there's not going to be any stream tomorrow because, well, I won't be here. No, how will we survive? You can always watch a replay. You watch one of the mini LPs that I have. There you go. Cross promotion. Promoting the YouTube channel on the Twitch channel.
Together, we can't lose. You're down. Eat this.
Some HP back.
Take this.
Yes, watch any of my 70 and beyond LPs, says Sin. Exactly, AJ. Yeah, got you that time. Oh, you were the ice. I thought it was fire.
Better get ready for the next fight.
Alright, now the fun part. I gotta find the one here in the sands. Because we haven't found that one. There's one out here somewhere. I don't need to buy anything, do I? No.
Finally rests. I imagine even it has heard the will of God, who has decreed the end of this world.
How could you hear this? Oh, we're just in the way. Okay, good. More oil. And of course, another program crux. We have to deal with a pretty orb. Neat. Increase resistance to slow by 100%. Use another program's crux. Whee! Stasis. That's two.
There we are. One more tablet found. What do you know? Not a bad haul for a rookie bandit, I'd say. But don't you know I'm here on a mission from the one and only Bunavelza? Then you're playing for the wrong team, sister. We do much better against gods, you and me.
That's true. I like that. I like that by Fang. Out of the way. Yep, didn't work. Thought I'd try again. Doesn't work versus Bloodsword anyway. Even though it says you evade.
Life is a journey. Keep up if you can.
Oh, that was really cool looking. As the Blizzaga was still there. Protect? It's not a bad idea. Defaith. Dispel. Yeah, let's throw Dispel on. Sort. Sort by name. Oh, well, we're taking the one that gives 150 HP. What's that?
This was your finale.
At least the EP is good, so we can keep chronostasis up. Can you imagine if this game didn't have chronostasis? I got Wonka's slowest weapon on FF and FF10. Stupid Jupiter signal. You did it! Congratulations! Alright, with that, we can go to the Grave of Colossi Shrine. This works just like the other two. Bandit's Blood Seal. Got that thing. But it's just like, why again, I guess it's to make you waste EP or time. I guess especially if you do this one first.
See you never.
Yeah, I guess it's a lawnmower. Guess they're doing maintenance, upkeep work. I live in an apartment complex, so...
Follow the wind. No looking back.
Yes, another tablet in a bag. Now we can
That's
see
3.
what else. That's what the man says. Let's head back to the ruins.
Now we have to go back to the ruins. At least we had a shortcut of sorts. But I can't really use the nearest one because I didn't have the door open. But before we do that, there's some things I want to show off. Well, mainly one thing I want to show off.
Life is a journey. Ever dance with swords?
Go to hell.
Soon as we get out of here, they make you do basically the same dungeon 3 times. The same little mini dungeon 3 times. Same enemies, same everything. Well, where the enemies are slightly different, but almost everything's the same.
Life is a journey. I'm walking fate's path.
More skeletons! You look like you were gonna hit the thing. What was that?
The show is over.
And you appeared and immediately swung. So yay, so much fun!
The path of chaos is long.
Okay, where's the down south? To the cactuar. Okay, we're gonna head to Ruffian. Once you go on the whole mural thing to get the tablets, once you see that and you're on the quest to get the tablets, the town changes. Changes quite a bit. There's a lot more people here now. There are also additional shops.
Investigations, it seems that you need to view 3 murals if you wish to reach the Clavis.
Hey, little miss up and coming. I'm off to look for cruxes on Adonis's Origin Corpse. I got a knack for finding cruxes. If you're stuck for one, let me know. No, I won't hand them over for free, of course.
You can purchase a Pilgrim Crux for 1,000. I'm not sure how many more we need. Buy one just in case.
Thanks for the business. Well, I'm off to
You have to search those. So, which do you take?
But you now have outfitters here as well. Rare Salvation, which is the bigger version of Liberator. Femme Fatale, Werven Lance, which gives you jump, but you're better off using the weapon from Null. It's like Shadow Hunter. No, what's his real name? Minus ATB speed. It's a bigger version of Pendragon. Gives you 5,000 HP, but minus 50 ATB speed and only 50 guard defense. But 5,000 HP.
Come again. Where's that will suit? Go on, pick them up.
Bold Vanguard has Blitz level 2. ATB recovery 10, plus 10, and status element resistance, which is cool. Dangerous Blossom. D Brave and D Faith for when you don't want the enemies to have turns anymore. Well, to have as effective turns anymore. Plus ATB recovery and status element resistance. A Dapper Hat. Scholar's Peaked Hat, which is Pointy Hat. Tricord, there is your... If you want to wear the Red Mage outfit, you should put this on. It's only right. Buy it just because. Sailors and a lovely eye patch. Eye patch with an heart on it. I also like the sailor. I think that looks cool.
See you. I'll solve every
Good news for the gang. The seal's been undone, and now we've got ourselves a shortcut. If any of you can...
Sorcery shop. Ain't much I can do here right now anyway.
Thank you very much.
Alright, wanted to show that off. Next. I think it's up there. Not up here. Something I want to find.
Hey, don't get in my way.
Follow our mighty leader!
No, this is just to talk to... It's just where we went to talk to Faye. tool of the trade. We need to find that thing. And I remembered why after yesterday's stream. I'm like, oh yeah, we've been picking those things up. It just kind of clicked. You know how that happens?
I totally get it now, man. This thing's...
What are you talking
I heard that the warp machine at least...
Yep, yay, warp machine. The fun part, finding that item. Yeah, it's all thanks to the rookie. That's right. There it is.
Isn't this the kind of magnifying glass that appraisers use? It looks like it's pretty worn.
It does look rather old, but it seems like it's been taken good care of. Maybe this is the instrument that Elmer was talking about.
It is the instrument he was talking about.
Stop by the bandit settlement. You should show him what you found.
We're going to do just that. Good job, Rook.
I don't.
Still haven't done your quest, right? Because I need to do the other one. Here's your item thing you told us to find.
What is it? Don't tell me you actually found something.
Sure did.
Is this it? What you threw away?
How did you... Dad's loop?
Dad?
Never mind that. Just give it back to me. Now!
You want it back? Who was it that told me I was welcome to whatever I could find? I'm not sure I want to give it up.
Fine. I'll talk if I have to. My dad was a great bandit, okay? But he was also a great appraiser. He spent his whole life studying the relics in these ruins.
So he wanted you to follow in his footsteps.
No, it wasn't like that. Not at all. He taught me everything he knew so that I could become a scholar. He wanted me to be able to unravel the mysteries of the past. But then he disappeared. Never made it home. No one ever found any clue as to what happened. He left me, and took my only chance at becoming a scholar with him. Didn't have much choice. I could appraise or starve.
Is that why you threw away his tools? In order to spite your father?
It was stupid. I was stupid. I should have just done what my dad wanted and kept working to be a real scholar. But he's gone. It's too late now. This world is nearly done for. But if I'm ever reborn, I promise I'll take things a bit more seriously. I'll give it my all. I'll study hard, and I'll become a great scholar and solve all kinds of mysteries. Or maybe that's too much to ask for.
You should dream big, and the first step to making your dream come true is believing it can come true.
That's true. Fortigil Retroscopes, 50 HP, 2 strength, 4 men. Now there's something else we can do.
If I want to make my dreams come true, I've got to be at least a better appraiser than my father was. I know that's what he would have wanted, too. If you find any treasures in the ruins or out in the desert, please bring them to me to be appraised.
You know, like those unappraised items.
Is anything odd for you?
Ooh, we got an ether. Ooh. Ethers are interesting because ethers give you some EP back. You don't find them too often. We got a Pilgrim's Crux. The more you give him, the more stuff you get. So we got the ether, we got a pilgrim's crux, great, because it's another one. Gold dust, bronzed metal, silver metals, and a crystal metal.
Whoa, that's some great treasure you found. Good for you. Come back whenever you find any treasure.
With the new area.
Find more, bring them back, and get more items. There are milestones that you hit, like the ether is one of them. I don't remember how many. I think you can get 2, and then that's it. Something like that. But you can always appraise them anyway, and still get like the metals to sell for cash. Let's go. Northgate Ruins. We're gonna enter through here. It's a shortcut, but we're also gonna take a look around at maybe some places I haven't gone. Since the time's different. Ugh. Don't have the range I think I do. Jesus. Person. What do we have over here? Hey, Pilgrim Crux. That's great. Okay. Robot.
Oh, thank goodness. It looks like someone who might be of some use has finally shown up. I was beginning to think that the world might end before that would happen. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, stranger. I am an exploratory rover bot called Bhakti.
Hi, Bhakti.
What is this? An AI? Why are you here?
Oh, there are so many things I could tell you, and I would love to, but I'm afraid I'm most dreadfully low on fuel.
That's sad.
And so I must ask you to consider my most unworthy plea before any explanations can be given.
It's like Vanilla's Robot. This quest has a time limit. Isolate a chamber of the Sacred Grove in the Temple Ruins. Lightning finds an exploratory robot called Bhakti. It seems he's almost out of fuel, but Lightning might be able to help. Well, thankfully we have a bunch, so...
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yes, I could tell you are intelligent. It is just as you suspect. I hope that you might assist me in procuring fuel. Of the robot variety.
You expect me to head out into this huge desert and hope I'll strike oil?
Did it?
Oil? I am a precision instrument. No, I need specific fuel from these locations. Near the sundry shop. In the bandit settlement. Beside the Adamantis skeleton. Somewhere at the base of that lofty and once great lighthouse. Those are the only locations I have detected so far. However, there may be others yet that I am unaware of.
There are, because we found 6.
You can have a look. How much do you need?
A worthy question. I think about 3 inertia worth should get me by long enough. I am depending on your assistance. I need that fuel to save my comrades as soon as I possibly can.
There are more of you?
Yes, and I expect my comrades are most eagerly awaiting me.
Oh no, we have to help the
You
robots.
should feel an emotional responsibility to help me, should you not? I'm so
Silly
glad
Bhakti,
that we
but
could
yeah.
bond like this.
That is some programming you have.
That is some programming it has.
It seems that robots like that Bhakti were used by the bandits too.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thankfully, found a bunch.
So lubricated once again. Though, my bearings do creak quite a bit after so long without servicing. But I suppose I am just a robot. A few creaks are only natural. I do envy you humans, who do not need regular maintenance.
Ha! But we do.
Maintenance? No. But we do get hurt, and then we need rest and care if we want to get better.
Yes, but the humans these days do not age nor die. Compared to a robot that will never get better if it breaks down. Yours is a life of infinite chances.
Not really, because they still die.
Well, now you have a chance of your own. So what about those friends of yours who need saving?
They are just this way. Follow me.
I'm surprised that any of the bots are still functioning.
It certainly looked its age, but they carried on a conversation fine enough. Someone did a good job.
I don't think those kinds of bots came with conversational functions. I guess someone must have tinkered with it.
You care to examine this wall here? It just needs one more push to get through.
Door's been unlocked.
Everyone, I do apologize for your long wait. You must have been quite troubled by being trapped in here for such a long time. Do not worry. You are free now to leave. There does not appear to be a response. Do you suppose they are sleeping?
Are your friends out of fuel too? If they're like you, then they'll just need their tanks filled to be up and running again.
I'm afraid they would have little use for such fuel. They are humans after all.
What did you say?
Oh no. These oil pilgrim scrubs.
We've been trapped for some time now. There's no food or water left. It looks like this is the end for us at last. If you're reading this, I hope you'll respect the wishes of the dead. Take our remains and give us a decent burial. Oh, and one other thing. I imagine you found a robot on the other side of this wall. If it stopped working, please bury it together with us. If it's still moving though, please fix it up and find it a new home. We may look like fools for worrying about an old robot in our last moments, but Bhakti is not just a robot. He has always been our greatest ally, companion, and friend.
My goodness. Everyone looks quite different than I seem to recall. Why have you become so thin? Did the many long years spent in this dry desert air absorb the moisture from your bodies?
These people.
My friends, they do not seem to be able to start up. If they have broken down, I will need to obtain new parts and repair them.
Oh no.
Bhakti, you can't repair a human like that. They're just gone. When humans die, they never wake up again.
Never start up again? But we are finally reunited after so long. I rationed my fuel so carefully, all in an effort to witness the end of the world together with them, my dear friends. I had no idea that they needed constant refueling. They must have thought that I had abandoned them here.
I don't think they did. They would have known that you were doing everything you could to save them. I'm sure they were grateful for that.
I thank you. Humans are a kind species. I truly did love these human companions of mine. Farewell, my friends.
Very sad. Cyber scanners adornment, 80 HP, 4 strength, 4 magic.
Bhakti, you were the best friend these people could have hoped for. The light of these souls. They're the proof of how grateful your friends were.
reached his limits. All of his functions have shut down.
Hope, what do you think this is? Can even a robot possess something like a soul?
I don't see how it could. A robot isn't made by God, but by man. But I do believe Bhakti felt for his dead companions. Perhaps those bonds gave him something like a soul. It's a nice fantasy to ponder, but hardly likely.
So Bhakti's just a hunk of metal that broke down next to its old owner, eh? I don't think I could get along with someone who thought like that.
Are you lost?
Okay. No, I can't go that way. I gotta find my way through this place again. Yeah. Yeah, but very sad with Bhakti. You get lost, look for one of us. Well, I am, so... More unappraised items. That's what we want. Okay, here's a red cactus
Holy clavish should be on the other side of that door.
Right, but we can't get to it. Because we still have to do the mural thing.
From the looks of it, I'd say the clevis seems like a regular crux. We'll need something extra.
So special. Right. I think we heard that before, that's why I skipped it.
These ruins are like our backyard. If you're ever lost, just holler. One of us will show you the way. Start by memorizing.
One of us will show you the way, and you do nothing. There's an odd switch within reach when the door closed on me. I suppose I'll have to wait here until the door opens. Wait until the door opens.
It's your funeral. Life is a journey.
We're almost halfway through this stream, and I don't feel like we've done much.
Your part is over.
That's why I don't like this area. That goes up. It goes up to where?
Hey, Lightning, you enjoying your time in our little ruins?
No. I'm not. There's a treasure over there, though.
Let's make this quick.
I guess what hurts with that is that there's no EXP, right? If we were still getting EXP, like we were getting EXP, we're like, oh, well, I'm not making a ton of progress, but hey, at least I'm getting EXP, right? And getting stronger. But we're not.
Better get ready for the next fight.
Oh, found a treasure. Demon Claw. Where am I even now? Treasure up there. Can't go that way. And back to Cactar. So you talk about the Crux Hunter.
Expected as much.
It would let me go through there. Path to Southgate. See, I don't even remember how to get there. That's the... There's a gate there. Nothing! Yeah, that's great. I can see where to go, but that doesn't tell me how to get there. That's the problem. Because there's so many ups and downs and different paths. Right here, huh? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we hit that though, right? I think we did. There's a... Oh man, it'd be great if I could just cheese out and take it like that. Nope, that door's still shut. I never opened you. But I got there anyway, so how did I do that? How did I pull that one off? The heck, or... I know what you are, actually. It's a gaunt. Weak to thunder.
Walking fate's path. My journey continues.
Alright. I probably went up here.
It's your funeral.
Now I can't go through there. Down, maybe? No, we just went in a circle, didn't we? Yep. This leads nowhere. That's not right at all. Man. Wait for the doors to open. Take that path over there, maybe? Maybe take this path? I don't know. Woefully lost. Oh, that's boring.
Waste of time.
We go up that way, I guess. I can't do anything there. What's over here? Other than a bunch of skeletons. Okay, this will take us back, but then I'll have to warp. Out again.
Another battle? All right then, impress me. After all this, these murals better blow me away. Or else I'm gonna have some words for you.
Faye channeling me talking about the game.
Hey, Lightning. What do you make of this then?
It's the story of the gods. Or rather, the story of us. It shows how humanity was born from blood spilled by the goddess Etro. But we weren't made to live forever like this. We were put on the world to serve the gods, do their bidding, and then die.
But then the chaos broke through and changed the rules. Everything went pear-shaped and suddenly it's like dying became an option. We became immortal. Well, that's how it felt at first.
You stopped aging the moment the chaos came, but misfortune and disease could still kill you.
And we don't multiply and fill the land anymore. No one's been born in centuries. You know, I always thought that death wasn't the end of us. Like our souls wouldn't disappear with our last breaths. They'd never really die. They'd come back. That's why I was never afraid to die for something I believed in. But now, I don't know. Dying feels like the end of the line. Like there's no hope of being reborn. Our souls will just get lost in the chaos forever. No second chances. I guess that's what Vanille wants to put a stop to. She figures this is her chance to save those lost souls.
The souls of the dead, crying out in their despair. No one else can see or hear them, so it's hard to appreciate what that would feel like. Do you think that Vanille is hearing the wishes of the dead? Is she hearing all of their regrets and desires?
Crux tip.
That's a piece of a crux, right? What is this? All we get is some rubbish. Really?
It's no rubbish. It's the crux to the sacred gate, or at least one piece of it. All you have to do is gather all the pieces and put them together.
Yay!
2 more to go, right? 3 seems to be our favorite number. 3 murals, 3 shrines, and now 3 crux pieces.
Yay! So we have to find the other 2 in here.
Go around each of the galleries. You should be able to see all 3
That's great, Hope. Wish you could give me an easy way to get there. We found that one. I don't think I found any of the other rooms.
Life is a journey. I'm walking fate's path.
All you have to do, piece of cake! The cake the size of a city. Well put, Maze. Well put. Seven mirror, the way to the last mirror is barred.
Let's have some fun. I'm walking fate's path.
So I can't get back in there, huh? I don't see a way to anyway. And this dead ends, right?
What a waste of time.
Yeah, dead ends because this isn't open.
Perfect timing.
Question is, what do I do now? Where are the others? Down, you're blocked. Okay, this is the beginning, which is where I want to be. Sorry, I seem to be a bit lost. Yeah, we all are. Sorry, Mr. Mueller, what are we doing? We gotta find the other two murals. Then we can go into the room that's locked. Yeah, the fancy room that's locked. And then we can... what we do at the end of everything. We fight a boss. I want this place with my eyes closed. Cool, can you show me how to get to blank? Nope, sorry.
Let's have some fun.
No. Later, Steam, go away. Update you later. Let's see where the autosave puts us.
tablets, right? Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able to see all
back
three
here.
murals.
Boy, that would have been terrible to miss that.
It's a piece of a crook.
It's no rubbish.
Really? You don't autosave after I grab the crux beam? Whatever.
You've got all the tablets, right? Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able to see all
It's your funeral.
Well, at least it saved after I saw the first one.
I saw this come hyper.
It's just a fleeting dream.
I hate that it takes the AP, even though it doesn't cast because they're dead. Like, just target the next one. Instead of eating my AP and giving me no effect.
Chaos is long.
I saw this coming.
we don't know what's on the other side of this door. Things are about to change anyway, so... Treasure is on the other side of this door. Deprotect level 2. Crud. Nothing after that. Can't go any of those ways. Okay, let's go down. Chamber of Flame. Nothing there. Okay, go this way. I grabbed that treasure chest over there. There's a door thing, but it's locked. We activated that one before. That was our tutorial one. It doesn't look like there's any other things over there. That just loops around for more treasure. This leads to Cactar.
Light, there's something different about the sacred gate. It seems to be responding to that crux piece that you recovered in the gallery. If you gather the remaining 2 pieces and complete the crux, I'm certain you'll unlock the door to the clavis.
Yeah, the fun part, Hope, we have to get the other 2 pieces.
This door looks about... Let's get the pieces we need.
Yeah, let's get the pieces. We can warp back when we have the pieces.
I never get tired of this.
Wow, that guy. Monsters drop good stuff. So do people. Okay. There's one up there. This dead ends. Wait a minute. Have I really been in here that long?
Stick together and we can do it.
I have fought so many of these things that here is the last one of the Goblot. The Goblot Omega. That's how you know. It has a different color and everything. And bigger stats. But it has a different color. Has that Omega thing. The Omega symbol. But at the end of the day, this is still a Goblot, so... It is status effects. Harbinger of Death. Yeah, I got an achievement. Hey, 5 stars. Poison level 2 defeated every Goblot. They are exterminated. They are gone. We wiped them out. That's why it has the Omega symbol. That was the last one. 1.1 EP, 2400. Poison level 2. 14 Bronze Molly Stone. More on those later. Dream Dragon Scale is our... Also, don't neglect to pick up whatever they had. Whatever they drop. For that one, we get Dream Dragon Scale. Strengthens magical resistance and increases maximum HP by 10%. So you get 10% magic damage resistance and 10% maximum HP. That's another one down. First one down, really. I don't really count the cactus.
Let's make a show of it. I'm walking fate's path.
If we go to data, no, data log, BCRA. Extinct. See, it'll say extinct. No, that's still common. You have to beat up a bunch more of those. But you see just how many you have to kill to get the last one to show up. We've been lost in here for a while running around and just now. Okay, what were we doing? Right, north. You're turned on.
As if there was any doubt.
That's 2.
Let's see the second mural. I paid for this show, and I want to get my money's worth.
Exactly, Fang. Boy, I hope you all are getting your money's worth. I mean, it's free, so. Mission accomplished?
We used to have this old rhyme, you know. Come, pity poor Etro, she was left all alone. Her blood pouring forth in chaos to atone. Queen of nothing, goddess of death, so let her be known.
And then Lindsay, in his wisdom, used the blood that flowed from Etro to give birth to the first humans.
Yeah, so we could do his dirty work. Among my people, Lindsay was known as a trickster, never to be trusted. Though, in the end, even our own god was no different. Pulse used us and threw us away all the same.
Yeah, I think we've all learned not to trust the gods.
At least it gave me the chance to meet you all. But then, after hundreds more years in Crystal, we wake up again. And for what? So Vanille can go mad listening to the cries of the dead? The gods want to make us pawns. But Vanille and me, we're done playing their games. It needs to stop.
I agree with that. So why are we trusting Benevelza? Door opened.
Some gear or something moved. It looks to me like another sealed path has been opened.
Let's go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, let's do that. Perhaps do the Sacred Gate.
Vanille and Fang. They once supported Cocoon in their crystal sleep, frozen forever in time. But why did they awake now, at the end of everything? What purpose could God have in doing such a thing? What sort of plan does he have up his sleeve?
Crux body.
Got the second piece. Let's go find the third.
You don't have to tell me. I'm more than ready to get that door open and get the clavis.
No choice. I guess, but we've fought...
You got all the tablets, right? Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able to see all 3 murals now.
We've fought back. That was the whole purpose of 13, was we fought back against the gods. The two, we fought back against time and in a way a god. But now we're just going to do Benevelza's bidding. I'm just saying I get what Fang's saying in here. Guess we go back that way? No, we can go back to that little secret path.
Journey continues.
Benevelza is not the problem right now. At least not the immediate problem. That is chaos consuming everything. Absolutely. That is the immediate problem. The immediate problem is 13.2. Everything that happened from 13.2. And no, I'm not saying that, you know, to be sarcastic and take another shot at 13.2. I mean, literally, Yule and Caius. So everything from 13.2 is the problem with the world right now. I went the wrong way. Still coming.
one last piece of crux to open it. Go and see the last mural for yourself.
I always dreamed of becoming...
Oh, the last one's right here. So I did the hardest one first. That's fine. That is okay.
Last mural, huh?
Let's see what we got here.
Give us the key we need to open the sacred gate, and we can finally reach the Clevis.
Finally.
If it isn't the man himself, the Order's idol, Benevelza, god of light. Death defiles the soul. Let salvation purify you. So the dead are unclean, is that what they think? And when Vanille performs the soul song, those bastards are going to make everything neat and tidy again.
What do you mean?
Don't you know? It's the ceremony that the Order's got planned. It's the reason they want the Holy Clevis. So Vanille can do their dirty work. Thing is, she's the only one who can hear the dead.
And the Clavis can draw the souls of the dead. Isn't that how it goes? So, what does the ceremony do? More than just summon the dead, I take it?
If you believe the Order, it's all putting the dead to rest and providing a salve for their tortured souls. That was enough for Vanille. Hook, line, and sinker. She says that she has to go through with the ceremony. She wants to atone for the past.
So it's what Vanille wants, this ceremony. But even knowing that, you have no intention of helping the Order?
Not in this lifetime.
The Order wishes for the soul song to be performed, a rite that they claim will purify the souls of the dead. If it might save the souls of the...
Right, this should complete the crux.
Let's try it on the sacred gate.
Come on, the Clavis waits.
All pieces have been collected to form the Saint's Crux.
The completed crux should open the sacred gate. You've almost made it to the Holy Clavis itself. But be careful. The Order has mobilized its seculars. They may be on your heels. They want the Clavis as much as you do.
Alright, let's do this.
If we get this open, we'll be face to face with the Clavis at last.
And who knows what else. I wouldn't be letting your guard down just yet.
Like I need reminding. How long do you think I've been out here in the desert?
I'm picking up a huge energy source from within the sacred gate. It's just like Fang said. The Clavis lies before you. It's close. It may have further protections, though. Be careful out there, Light.
We finally made it.
Yeah.
Now we made it.
Gone and done it. No way to go but forward now.
Easy, we just take it and leave. No problem.
So that's the Holy Clavis. The magic box that'll bring together all the souls of the dead.
13. Remember the lost 13th hour? We heard about it.
Damn, can you feel that? It's like some kind of force pushing down on my chest.
There's no question. That artifact is definitely emitting powerful energy. No human could have made this. Not without divine help. Either that or the gods themselves made it.
Hope, fill us in. What's happening?
It's the seculars. They're close, and they're armed. I'm sorry. They must have been hiding in the chaos.
It's fine. Forget about it. Fang, it looks like seculars have
Sorry
already...
about this, Vanille.
Fang! What are you doing? This is what you've been looking for.
I'm not letting anyone else have it. If Vanille uses this damn thing, she'll die.
What do you mean?
Damn this thing! It's a bloody curse! Yeah, purify the dead, put them to their eternal rest. All it'll take is the life of a saint. Vanille is dead set on going through with it. She'll martyr herself to the past and then... You bastards want to take it from me? No!
You have done an admirable job. The Sacred One will doubtless be pleased. Allow us to thank you on her behalf.
You call her the Sacred One, but you're the ones who want her to die. That ceremony is not gonna happen.
Hear this, heathen. You insult the Order of Salvation, and in doing so, you blaspheme our Almighty God. God's judgment be upon you. May you repent with your death.
They'll get their hands on the premise over my dead body. So, Light, you want to lend me a hand?
You're asking now? Let's do it, Fang!
Let's do it! Boss battle!
My way.
First is Grindel. Unleash physical and magical attacks when the enemy is protected by barriers. The effect is greater when the enemy is using Seance. And just unleash physical and magical attacks when the enemy's barrier has fallen. The whole trick to fighting Grindel here is that you have to... By the way, wind is what you want to use. You have to break its barriers. Then you can start doing real damage. Right, and he makes that huge speech to God's Savior. One personally chosen by Bunavelza. Also, before you do this, if there was anything else you wanted to do with Fang, having Fang in your party, like hunt some monsters or anything like that, do that before this, because after this, Fang is gone from the party. So, forgot to mention that before the cutscene. Protective Circle. I don't think I can dispel those. There you go. Once it's staggered, like I said, you could do real damage. It becomes weak to wind. Once it's staggered, you can attack without worrying. Can be slowed as well, which is nice. And then Protective Circle comes back and you do the whole thing all over again. Seance! When choosing Seance, it's charging up to buff itself. This is your time to break it. It takes a long time for Seance to go off, plus he's more vulnerable to break. And unfortunately, I don't break well enough. Hellcraft, it's its really big attack.
Life is a journey.
That doesn't mean I can't just take stuff.
Life is a journey.
Thanks for the faith and bravery. Go. Shadow Clan. It's just a bunch of hits. Honestly, it's not a hard fight. It's very straightforward what you need to do. As long as you have wind, which considering a whole bunch of stuff in this area gives wind, so I kind of took the hint. As long as you do that, no problem. That's it. Wind, have a way to get rid of his buffs, the ones from Seance. You can do that with Dispel, or you could steal them. Guy did. And break him. Harder if you do it. If you do it earlier. $1,000 gil. Uh-oh.
They took the clavis.
Bastards! Won't open. They must have sealed it. Damn it!
We're not getting through that way. The sooner you accept it, the better. What's the deal with the clavis? What does it really do? Doesn't it ease the dead's suffering?
Oh, it eases it all right. See, they get Vanille to summon the souls from out of the chaos with the clavis, then destroy them. No more soul, no more suffering.
They're just gonna destroy them all? Does Vanille understand what she's doing?
Probably not.
She knows it, just like she knows it'll kill her. And she just goes on saying she's got to do it.
That's
she
sad.
says it's the only way to stop the cries she hears, the only way to save them.
And you didn't want to let her die like that. So you tried to get the clavis yourself.
Yeah, that was the plan. I was looking for it all right, but not to give it to her. To keep it from her. I knew what would happen if the Order got it. Vanille would kill herself for a lie. So I joined up the bandits here and watched over the ruins. And as long as no one found it, I could leave well enough alone. Now you see why I came along with you? I had to make sure that the Savior wouldn't hand the clavis over to the Order. I didn't even trust an old friend like you.
That's low. You even doubted your old pal Lightning, spying on her like she was gonna stab you in the back. But I guess it's not so different from the way I spied on you. I had to wait forever to tip those guys off.
You? You're the one who led the Secuitors to us?
Exactly, and without Hope even noticing a thing. Now the
Good job,
Order
Hope.
has their little clavis and they're beating a trail back to Luxurion. I can't wait to see that ceremony, can you? All those useless souls purified forever in return for Vanille's life. Even the soul that was once Sarah, wiped away like it never existed.
When does the ceremony take place?
It'll happen on the last day of the world. When the final bells start to toll across the land, Vanille will face the clavis and begin the soul song.
Fang, Vanille is going to die.
You never did mince words.
And I can't save her.
So, what's your point?
I save souls by granting them what they wish for. If Vanille wishes for death with all her heart, then I have to let her have it. I have no choice.
You're saying you'd let her die?
Yes, if she doesn't change her mind. I can't do it for her. You are the only one who knows how she feels. The only one who can save her from her darkness. You always have been.
All right. I get it. I get it, Vanille. You hear me? We're in this together, until the very end.
That completes the main quest for the Dead Dunes. We get 540 HP, 10 ATB, 28 strength, 56 magic, and an extra recovery item slot.
The magic that was sealing the door is fading away now. You can try to chase them, but the Clavis is halfway back to Luxarian now, safe in the Order's hands.
And we get the Praetor Hood, which is the opposite of, where is it? The Ghostly Hood that we got with Snow. The Praetor Hood makes your strength and magic minus 100% the same, but instead you resist magic damage plus 75% instead of resist physical damage. Can't have both on at the same time, or that would be really hilarious. So that was an ominous quest complete screen? Yeah, because it was the same thing that the Dead Dunes had when we first entered the place, which also had kind of an ominous look to it. Which fits, considering everything we just heard.
I learned about the Soul Song, the real truth of it, back when I was with the Order in Luxurian. They wanted us to think it was this great thing, gonna save the dead. But then I learned that it would kill Vanille.
Why didn't you try to run away together?
I wanted to. Believe me, I tried reason, guilt, even brute force. But Vanille, well, she wouldn't give an inch. She said she was going to do it, whether it killed her or not. This is still about her trying to atone for the past. Even the power she has to hear the dead, she thinks it's God trying to punish her.
They can't complete such a complicated ceremony on any day they choose. It'll have to be on a specific day, the final day.
I need the Clavis, or Vanille will...
Which means we gotta make it to the final day.
It's been real, Lightning. But now, it's time to go our separate ways.
Got it. Hey, next time I'm in the desert.
You won't see me. The gang's officially disbanded. I've got somewhere else I need to be.
Sounds like we have a date in Luxarian. Good luck, Fang. See you at the end of the world.
See you at the end of the world. All right.
Just for you. Appreciate it.
Chat says hi.
I came here about 100 years ago and back.
Just so you know, the trains are running.
Cactar doll done. 500 gil, Cactar figurine, mint chip ice cream, 20 HP, 3 magic. Dead man's teeth, that one's done. 200 gil, replica Psycom epaulette, 10 HP, 1 strength, however you pronounce that. We need 10 desert rose and 30 dried scale. That's funny. Pilgrim's Crux. Pilgrim's Crux. I don't think we need them anymore, so turn that in. 600 gil, Sky Blue Silk Hat, 10 HP, 1 magic. Yellow Skull's done. 300 gil, Commissioned Pilot's Badge, Psychon Medic Medal, 10 HP, 1 magic. Digging Mysteries. Golden Scarab. Well, we found that. Done. That gives us 400 gil, an adamantoid shell, a gold anchor, 20 HP, 1 strength, 2 magic. And all we got right now.
I thought I'd go visit all. I'm using.
Sold his house, traveling the world. Cool! So that's done. We just need to help good old Zaz out. extra thing there. Let's go. There's the adamantoid shell. It's a paper mache. We also have the long dry shell. But without the defensive benefits, because why would we get that? Yay! Required. Where is it? Now looks correct.
Here comes another train. You want to go to Luxurian Sound Station on the Wildlands?
To the Wildlands. We need to find the Moogle place. Which I don't think we can do till... Right, here we are at the Wildlands.
Hey, what's happening over at Canopus Farms?
Mighty strange. Never heard of anything like that before.
You running off to Luxurian?
Ran off. More like it.
I'm detecting large infusions of chaos in the area. They're all over Canopus Farms.
Why would chaos suddenly appear across a single village like that? I have to check it out.
We do have to check it out.
No, don't.
Let's go. Let's check this real quick. I need those. I have a bunch of the green leather and monster mints now. Think I need it for a quest? I'll wait on that. Slug sweet, I'll wait on that too. I'll wait on those.
The fragments were scattered all. You'll have to search
Canopus Farms. Wildlight's best grinding spot? Because there really is no grinding spot. That's the deal, because you don't get EXP or anything. Oh yeah, we can see it. You can see it there. What happened? What happened?
What is it? It's the chocobos. The ones I'm treating. They're inside the chaos. I've got to get them to safety.
Doctor, it's too late.
Did all the villagers make it out okay?
Yes, everyone is accounted for. Except for the chocobos. They were too slow.
Because they're injured.
I saw something in there. It was a chocobo here. If we don't get those chocobos to safety fast, they'll be slain. Every last one of them.
You want to help your fellows, is that it?
Let's do it.
I didn't need to ask.
I've analyzed the chaos. The monster inside is too large to be a chocobo. I can only assume that it's a chocobo eater.
And then it needs to go down to live in chaos.
I've never seen a chaos infusion like this. Not only is it covering a large area, it's not losing any power.
This chaos didn't appear naturally. Someone or something. Together we can prevail.
Let's go, Chocobo Eater. It does have regen, which is annoying, to say the least. No. Add more fire. If only I could take the regen from you. I think it'd be great. You also get this really crazy music. Like a super rock version of... What am I casting fire for then?
You can't read me.
By the way, thanks for haste. Ow! Bravery. Yeah, you cannot have any of that. I'll just say no. Thanks, Odin! Now you're broken. Oh, that's bad. Chef's secret. Yeah, we have enough. Just do not, just so I can block that. Ah, oh, darn it. Fine, let's get back with a rise. Can you be slowed? Yes, you can. You need to be slow then.
They're slow, only fast. Wait.
That was with heavy guard that time. Heavy slash. There we go.
Keep up if you can.
Now you're broken.
Let's dance.
Another potion that should finish this. Did it. Whew.
Continues.
3 EP, 2,940 gil, Blizzara Magnet, which we haven't seen. No.
Forgive me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't save your friends. I can do this. Let me pray for them. It's no substitute for salvation. But at the very least, perhaps I can give them peace. Odin. My friend, you have to know, I am powerless. I couldn't save all the souls who yearned for salvation. With each failure, I grew more despondent. But even in my despair, I kept fighting. The bond we had, it transcended centuries. No matter how much we changed, I always felt your strength. Even in my darkest hours, you made me strong.
$4,200 gil. Gunnerad? So like Gungnir. Odin's Horn. 150 HP, 16 strength, 12 magic. A very touching moment there with lightning and Odin. There's Odin's Horn. Replica found on Odin's helmet. Weapon that holds the spirit of the Eidolon Odin, which is called the Decider of Victory. No stagger power. It also gives minus 50% strength. Now it does have a lot of base strength and magic, but minus 50% strength will really put a damper on that. It does have plus 25 ATB, so if you're just gonna cast and not care about the stagger, you could use it. I don't know. I feel like it should have been stronger to me, but unfortunately it's not. I'm going to leave that one there because I don't remember exactly how a quest, one quest here goes. Quest, get it? Next, I think that corner there is the Moogle village. And to get there, it has to be... because I don't think you can go around that way. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. But I think it has to be later at night and you can do it. Quest, get it? Get Chocobo?
That's a super fluffy chocobo.
Yes. Is legendary white chocobo, the legendary Angel of Valhalla, which is actually just a reincarnation of Odin. It's crazy.
Odin is now chocobo.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yep. To be with lightning.
Needs to cast lightning. I mean, what? Or thunder, I guess. Can't fly. Hover.
Yeah, I can hover. Nope. Still wrong. I need to go even further south. Cooking dinner.
Odin, back me up.
After she finds out it's Odin, she says, you know, Odin, back me up. Like she says Odin. If you didn't notice that earlier, other streams. I know that. What are you cooking? Neko's asking what you're cooking. Ooh, this isn't great.
Making chicken corn on blue and cheese sticks.
There you go. This is not a fight I want in Chaos.
It's fine. Totally not fine. Everything's best.
It's not fun. I'm getting the EP back anyway. I might as well overclock and just be done with it. Steel Guard level 1. Hey, Steel Guard. I've never seen that here. Reduce the damage taken from enemy attacks. Guard becomes more effective with each bit of damage taken. So the way Steel Guard works is it's cheaper, it's 5 ATB, and the more you get hit, the less damage you take while you're in Steel Guard. So if the enemy is just onslaughting you with a bunch of weak attacks, Steel Guard is great because soon those weak attacks will do nothing. Or it just uses a bunch of attacks, period. Personally, I like Metaguard better. I don't think Steel Guard is as good in this game as it is in 13, but it's still here. Love the encounter between Lightning and Odin in World of Final Fantasy. I did too. I thought that was really interesting. Oh good, Luminous Mushroom. We need more of those. Attack D-Shell.
We can scatter them easily.
Oh no, no, not wind. Completely blanked out. Fire. Use fire. Thanks, Odin. If you're going to replay one of these Final Fantasy games on stream, which one would it be? World or 15? I don't plan on doing either. If I was going to, it would be 15. I would redo 15. Just because they've added so much to it.
It's just a fleeting dream.
I think I would have fun going through the adventure again. I would have to get all the DLC, but honestly, out of all the ones that I've done already, it would be Tactics. I would love to go through Tactics again. Yes, I did watch Kingsglaive. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it. It's not this way. This way.
Let's do this, Odin.
I would love to replay Tactics. I think that would be a lot of fun.
For the dead.
Oh, I thought you were gone. Ah!
Accept death. Pray for rebirth.
But like I said, when we get back to doing FF stuff, I want to do
We can scatter them easily.
Type 0. Is it Tactics again? Some other offshoot ones. Maybe Tactics Advance, although I don't really care for it as much as a lot of other people. It's not bad. I just think Tactics is way better. But I might do Tactics Advance. There's some other offshoot games. Kind of blanking out. Maybe a Chocobo Dungeon? I'd have to find one that I really want to play. They can be brutal. They can be really hard. You wouldn't think so. It's supposed to be, oh, Chocobo, let's have fun. No, man, those games are mean. Google. Move.
Odin, back me up.
They're brutal. Like all these Dark Soul players and stuff, man. Before Dark Souls, there was the Chocobo Dungeon games. Like, I'm not kidding. Those games are ruthless. Like, they're fun. You play as Chocobo, and like they're really good. But the game, you can just insta die.
Can scatter them easily. You can't read me.
But they are really mean. Like, I still like Chocobo Dungeon a lot because you play as a Chocobo, but like it has some cheap ways to kill you. There is no doubt about that. I think I want to go to the left.
Ever dance with swords?
Look, yeah, some real cheap ways to kill you. There's some other offshoot games. There's a bunch. I'm just not thinking of any off the top of my head.
You're no match for us. Your part is over.
Like, limited inventory really hurts you. Nice to meet you, Koopa. Limited inventory space really hurts you in Chocobo Dungeon. Any of the limited inventory space hurts you. If you could carry more, that would help you. Now, I haven't played a Chocobo Dungeon game in a while, so maybe I'm not remembering it exactly right, but I remember it being really hard. Evening, Kubo. Aww. Vera. Over and over again. Do it, Odin. Uh-huh. Sure have. Like right now. How dare you attack the Moogle?
We can scatter them easily. Let's make a show of it. Better get ready for the next fight.
I thought jumping from here I'd be able to. Maybe chronostasis. Can jump on this? Yes, okay. Then I can get here. Sparkbane Choker. And so now it's open. How dare you? Oh, a bunch more showed up, didn't they? Yep. Village vines. Entrance to the village restricted as below. Please be aware of these times when leaving and entering the village. So and we go up and around. I think. That's just instant, isn't it? Man, that's annoying.
It's just a fleeting dream. Let's do this, Odin. See you never.
Moogle Village. Can't jump up there. Koopa Koopa.
Are you busy?
Very busy. Kupo. Kupo, kupo. Kupo, kupo.
Uh-oh. Everybody had attention? Oh, even the sleeping one? Yay!
Oh, Savior, we've been waiting for you.
It's the savior!
I stumbled onto a small village, the last home of the Mughals. I was just in time. Their peaceful lives were about to be shattered by a terrible menace. You mean them?
Yes, Kupo. Terrible beasts they are. They might find us for Mughals, Kupo. Ow, ow.
Oh, heck no.
And now they know where you live.
And now they're about to be blasted by Fira.
Time to mix it up.
No mercy to the one that hurts Muggles.
It's just a fleeting.
With the exception of Moogle Throw. That was needed. No eating Moogle.
Follow the wind.
Nope, it is late September.
Another lost soul. I'm walking the fate's path.
Light, you did it! You got rid of the monsters that were terrorizing the Moogles. That ought to be a weight off their minds. You should let them know right away.
What's your rope? There's the Crim mushroom. Thought it was in here. Everybody, Kupo! Yeah!
What's all the noise for, Kupo? Some of us enjoy a little peace.
Hi. It's Chief. Grand Kupo. It's Mog.
You can't really be. You're still alive? Mog, it really is you, isn't it? Hey, come back!
Lightning! It's Mog from Final Fantasy 13 too.
Mog, it is you, isn't it?
Who's Mog, Kupo?
What are
Did
you
great.
playing at? Is it that terrible having to see me again?
No, Kupo, I swear.
Then turn around.
Mog. Mog does not deserve to look like me in the eye, Kupo. Because Mog couldn't protect Sarah, Kupo. And so...
Mog.
Kupo?
Mog did great job.
Glad you're all right. I was worried about you. I know what you're feeling. You've shed a lot of tears for Sarah, haven't you?
Kupo.
But blaming yourself for what happened is just gonna make her sad. You know that.
Sarah's gone, Kupo. Gone forever.
Her soul is still out there. And I promise you, I'm going to bring her back.
Really, Kupo?
Really. So listen, I need a very important favor from you.
Popo?
There's a chance that I won't be around to meet her when she returns. I'm gonna try not to let that happen. But if it does, I want you to be there instead. She'll need someone she knows and loves waiting for her.
Yay! No.
That's more like the old Mog. Don't give up. Things are going to get better.
That's more like the old Mog. 555 gil, a Moogle fragment, which we need. That's what we need to get the last piece of Daja's soul, and a Mog figurine. 60 HP, 7 strength, 7 magic, and +1 item recovery capacity, because Mog's awesome. Some Moogle dust, which we need for something. Thanks, Mog.
So tell me, what have you been doing with yourself these last 500 years? Have you been in the village this whole time?
Oh no, Kupo. I was swept up in the chaos, Kupo. I was carried hither and thither until I found myself in the void beyond. I wandered there, and one by one I met my friends, Kupo. Our world was a terrible mess, and we didn't know where to go, Kupo.
Right. When the chaos flooded in, you Moogles lost your homes, just like so much of humankind.
That's right, Kupo. We were so blue, we didn't know what to do. We roamed around for a spell, over the desert and dale, until one day we found this forest. That's when I said to my friends, let's build a new home here. And that's what we did. All the Moogles together, Kupo.
Building a new home to replace the one that was lost. That reminds me of something from a long time ago.
Kupo! Kupo! Of course, Kupo! Sarah told me all about what they did, Kupo. Sarah and Snow and their friends, they lost their home once too, Kupo. It was before we met. But they found a new place. And together, they built a home even better than the old one. They were my inspiration, Kupo. And I told all my Moogle brothers. Then, before I knew it, I became the chief of the whole Moogle village, Kupo.
Because
I'm not surprised. You've had a lot of adventures and fought bravely in many battles. Of course they'd turn to you. You're a natural-born leader.
Lightning! You mustn't say that, Kupo. If you keep praising me so much, my bubble might burst, Kupo. Oh, I knew the savior could do it. Please take this. Kupo!
A vegetable seed.
The vegetables that grow in this field are unlike those you'll find anywhere else. Kupo, would you like to work the field with me, savior?
And he is right about that. You can plant a vegetable seed here to get food to either sell or to heal up Odin, if not at max. The vegetables here give more healing than a normal Geishel green.
Welcome, Kupo.
And there is a tailor here, which counts as outfitters. And you can get the pink Moogle bubble, Moogle wings, a Sarah mask, retro Sarah mask, which makes it look more 16-bitish, which is cool. A lightning mask, and same thing for lightning. There we go. With that, we can go get the last piece for Dodge and give them to Zaz and see what happens. Remember, no stream tomorrow. Me and Knight have to go get the marriage license.
You have to go make it legal, unfortunately. I mean, what?
Well, we're not married yet, but we have to get the...
True. We have to get the paper.
The papers.
Yeah.
So, all that Monday. So, tune in then. Thanks for being here. It's not the weekend yet, but since I'm not going to see you tomorrow, have a great weekend and have a lot of fun. Until, again, Monday, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.